On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
The topic, it was something I didn't really care about on a deep level. I thought it was discussed enough. It was just getting into argument, and it wasn't really a topic that was, that really reached into me. I think all of us have felt like that in conversations, or probably on the panel. You felt like some things hit you more than others. Mm-hmm. So that question hit me more. And that's why they gave the context about my father, because I hate generalizations about Black men. And that's where you saw my passion. I'm a passionate person.
I understand.
And right. So it wasn't like a gotcha. Mm-hmm. I'm saying, I just think it's like, what makes you so important that I need to come to you to challenge you to get clout? That to me speaks to more of an elevated estimation of oneself. To say, I need to come on here to challenge you to get clout. So it's just a weird, I mean, I'm saying, but you can say that, but to even have that thinking, you have to question yourself and say, why do I find myself so important that someone would come on here to challenge me because they need a moment?
Hey, y'all. Hey, real talk. One at a time, y'all. One at a time.
Hey, hold on. One at a time. Hey, I've been quiet. You've been talking the whole time. So look, I want to say, Miss Melody.
Possible.
I got you next, Kayla.
Hold on, Kayla. Miss Melody. This is what we need in the. This is what we need in the Black community. This is what I was saying to you earlier. No matter woman or not, we should all hold each other accountable. I thank you. I need your Cash App. Cause I'm finna do the no. I know you finna say I'm finna do the Michael Jackson on your Cash App. Let me see them titties, not your titties, but the song. Let me see them titties.
What?
We need that. Go ahead, JR. Play them. Let me see them titties.
Hold on.
No, but Shami, she's right though.
Hold on. I want to get to Kayla because she hasn't said nothing yet. Go ahead, Kayla.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And the floor is yours.
Okay. I don't even know where to start because I've been wanting to say stuff and there's not been any space for me tonight, and I don't have the energy to try, right? As far as what's transpired the last 10 minutes or so, so let's start with Kay and Melanie, right? I see both sides, right? Now, Kay, I get where Melanie's coming from because there are times, long-winded, sometimes when you're explaining things, it's her first time on the show. She's not used, she doesn't know you yet, you feel me?
Understandable.
And then, but Melanie, I will also say that you did the same thing. When you came at the beginning of the show, you were going on and on and on for a minute, like Kay has been doing. Maybe not with all, because Kay is dealing with someone that she knows, so that it's more emotional when her and Rilla start getting into it. But when you first got here, you were going on and on and on, like she does sometimes as well. And I also will have to agree with her on the one part that she said that I felt like she said,
nope,
in terms of you wanting to have a moment, because when Anton was trying to hold you accountable to holding her accountable, you went, oh no, let's just agree to disagree, blah, blah, blah. And then you switched up and started doing that later. I don't know if you, like she said, read the comments or not, because I did see a lot of that stuff in the comments. And then all of a sudden you popped up with new energy. So I see where both of you guys are saying, because Kay, you do have to give other people space when we have such a big panel, which we don't usually have, this many people, but when we do have a big panel, you have to give other people space. And then, Melanie, like I said, I don't know you. So that, per my observation, I've just been sitting here not saying anything this whole show. That is what I observed. Now to the question, right? Because let's get back to the subject if we can, so we can get some colors in here, right? Mm-hmm. So if your preference is not your skin color, is that a form of self-hate? I think that it can be. There is a subsection of people where this can apply. There are people that have internal issues. There are people that we are programmed in this country, especially as of late, the last 10 years, interracial relationships are a part of marketing and programming. So I can understand why someone would have this preference and it not necessarily be rooted in self-hate. That's just what they like. That's just what they want. But then there is a subsector where it is. So we can't say that, no, there are no people that this applies, because that's not true. That's not true. There are people that do have self-hate issues and that will not date anyone that even remotely looks close to themselves, which is very strange, right? So I think there's two sides of the coin. There's so many different people out here. So we can't make this whole blanket statement based on our personal experience, whether all the men in our family are great. That doesn't mean all the men out here are great, or whether, I know someone that does internalize some type of self-hate in their dating profile, where there are people that just don't. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different people out here. So I think in terms of the question, referencing that group of people that does exist, right? The answer would be yes. For everyone else, the answer would be no. And I will yield, because a lot of energy tonight. I don't even know, but go ahead, y'all.
It's okay. Yeah, bring the tub in right now. We need it right now.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Miss Melanie. Listen, man. I need to drop that Cash App or something.
Why you got the scarf over your mouth, really?
I know. Listen. Miss Melanie, first of all, you don't look 40. So congratulations and salute to you. That means a lot of water and less stress. And I know what it means for you to be able to come in the Lion's Den and deal with us on the Thursday. So salute to you.
Ow.
Venmo, Zelle, PayPal. You got to give us something, sister.
I'm good. I'm straight financially. I'm not. I can't take that. And
I'm gonna drop the link to your channel in the chat. You good?
Salute to you. I appreciate it. And like I said, it's the retirement home over here for me, because I got 2 kiddos this week. And so I told JR before I had to bow a little bit early, but I enjoyed this discussion. And I just want to say, I don't have any ill will towards Kay. It got heated for me. And I would just, I'm sorry, Kayla. And I'll just quickly respond to Kay. What she had to say was just like, did I want my moment? I think I've lived a full life. I've had moments.
Kayla.
Sorry, respond to Kayla. I apologize.
Okay.
No, respond to Kay. I'm responding to Kay. What she said about when she was kind of given a summary of what she thought about our interaction.
Kayla.
When Kay. I'm sorry, Kayla.
Yeah, my name is Kayla.
Yeah, Kayla. That's what I said. You. Yeah, I'm addressing you.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Okay,
I'm addressing
cool.
Kayla with you and I, Kay. Remember, we kind of got into it, and then she addressed that. So that's what I'm addressing. So it's just weird that I just find it like, I've lived a full life. I'm not going into every detail of my life, but let's just say I didn't come on this show because I was looking for a moment to get somebody on YouTube. I'm not sure what service that would provide me, or what. I don't even think like that. I'm assuming some people do, but I don't think like that. I don't need this for validation, or, I have a purpose in life. I know what God has set me on, and what's for me is for me. And so I don't go for gotcha moments. When you saw me respond more, and this is why I gave context, I talked about my father, because I said earlier in the show, the reason why I was trying to shut things down earlier for the earlier topic, it was something I didn't really care about. On a deep level. I thought it was discussed enough. It was just getting into argument. And it wasn't really a topic that was, that really reached into me. I think all of us have felt like that in conversations, or probably on the panel. You felt like some things hit you more than others. Mm-hmm. So that question hit me more. That's why they gave the context about my father, because I hate generalizations about Black men. And that's where you saw my passion. I'm a passionate person.
I understand.
And right.
I understand.
So it wasn't like a gotcha. Mm-hmm. I'm saying, I just think it's like, what makes you so important that I need to come to you to challenge you to get clout? that to me speaks to more of an elevated estimation of oneself.
What was the
To say I need to come on here to challenge you to get clout. So it's just a weird. I mean, I'm saying, but you can say that, but to even have that thinking, you have to question yourself and say, why do I find myself so important that someone would come on here to challenge me because they need a moment?